Mud Made Boxing. Here, man, we quick little video talking about the marination going on in boxing. Last night, prime example of marination going wrong, man. We got to stop marinating these fights. It's cool sometimes to let the stuff build, but it loses the luster, man, when these fighters lose. It just takes away from that all that building up they trying to do. And there's so many fights that are already taking, forever to get made. And we just can't have more of the other fights. You know what I'm saying? Somebody taking a loss in the other fights, and then it don't be as big as it was. Fight like the Mayweather and Pacquiao is different because they are mega stars in boxing. They mega stars in the sport. People want to see that regardless. It's not the same with these, the fighters we working with right now. We got the Jared Hurd and Charlo. Now both of them done took a loss. That was supposed to have been a big fight at 54. And both of them sitting there with L's. We got you got the Loma and Tank. That just probably, I can't ever see that getting made. If that fight get made, it'll be Loma's last fight. He's going to be 40. That's a fight that need to get made while Loma still has some prime in him. You know what I mean? I don't understand why Mayweather Promotions is taking so long to even consider. They're not even trying to consider it. And I just think that's stupid, man. You got Wilder and Joshua. That fight got to be made next. You know what I mean? Like I don't think Joshua will have a hard time getting through his next fight. I think that's a fight he should win. I'm not sleeping on Andy Ruiz, but I just don't see, he's just too little. I think Joshua is just too big and has everything that, to make that an easier fight for him. If you want to, keep him at the end of his jab all night, he can win like that if he wants to, because he just got that much size and reach on Ruiz. So that's a fight that got to be made next. But Wilder, Wilder has the tougher fight with Brazil. That's a tougher fight for him than Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. Like, Brazil is nothing to play around with. That's a big guy. He got a lot of power, and he's dangerous, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a personal fight. Like, this is a fight that, it's just you just can't play around with all this marinating. And then we got Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, and shoot, you might as well throw Keith Thurman in the mix too. Keith Thurman was the man before Terrence Crawford came around. So you got Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, and Terrence Crawford. Marinating, they saying that, they're gonna make the fight. Are we gonna make the fight? We're gonna make the fight. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, somebody is gonna get knocked off if they don't hurry up. So stop with all the damn marinating and make these fights. We can't keep letting the marination go on in boxing. Like, make these fights, man. Especially while they're hot, while everybody young. Don't make them when you done lost a little bit. Somebody done beat the life out of you to where you don't have all the, the youth in you that you need. But we out, man.